Bot Ricks has successfully joined the channel.
Preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for
Thank you
what
for
should
renewing
be
your
an
membership for
excellent
17
matchup.
months.
Hello
Extra.
and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. They're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
When I look at the Suns, they have been impressive in these first few weeks of play, making moves to advance themselves up the ranks.
Thank you for the member at Tech TV Studios.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Royce O'Neal, Devin Booker out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Dillon Brooks. And it's Williams in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for Golden State, down low it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why they...
Moody. And here's Butler outside. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Time now to hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets at the 2. He's always applying pressure. His shooting is great, but we don't talk about Book's ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Ali. And here are the Warriors now. Coming off a Suns make. Curry. Here's Green. Williams grabs the board.
It's one
If
thing
you
to
enjoy
prevent
my
the layup.
content,
It's
please
another
like
to
and
move
subscribe
without
and
fouling.
comment and
It's a
become a member
terrific
today.
Pass to Brooks. Booker surveying the floor. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Well, that's smart offense, creating a high percentage look for Booker.
Outside Moody. And here is Green. Outside Butler. The 3 from Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Booker. Williams, a screen on Curry. For 3, Booker. The rebound by Moody. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. And the layup is good off the glass. Curry's got 5.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
And here's Green from the arc. He drops it from range.
He's consistent, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Butler. Williams grabs the board. The Suns leading. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
And stolen by Williams. On the wing, Brooks. Butler covering. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, the defense was there, but Booker is strong enough as a finisher to get through that contact.
Outside Butler. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Booker. 3 on the clock. And here's Butler outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. He's got 5.
Wow, what a quick trigger from Butler.
Booker, the pass to Williams. Back to Booker. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Booker's got 7 points.
And look at Booker coming right back at him, knocking one down himself.
Pass to Butler. The fader. And that one's long. And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. Brooks outside. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Stephen Curry, #1.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
And the Warriors with possession here, trailing by 5. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Last year shows that having a better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Drops in the three.
Yeah, at this point, we're shocked if Steph even misses one of those.
Booker, the pass to Williams. Now Brooks from 15 feet away. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Butler surveying the floor. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The three from Curry. O'Neal pulls it in. The Suns lead by 4. Nice move. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 9.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
Down low. Here's Booker. And that comes off the assist by Green. 11 points for Devin Booker.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Now here's Butler. He's covered by O'Neal. The steal! On the wing, Brooks. Rebounded by Green.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Outside Butler. Brooks against Curry. Outside for Butler. Back to Curry. From downtown. That shot missing. Phoenix leading by 6. Outside Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Booker. Over Curry. Rebounded by Green.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Now here's Curry. Shoots over Booker. Curry, no good. Outside, Green. Hits a three-pointer. Green's got 6.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Here's Podziemski. Yet to see a basket. And here's Curry for 3. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Group out there. Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Brooks. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point game. Williams with it. Jackson Davis on him. Back to Booker. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Williams, a screen on Milton. 4 on the clock. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
He is one of the elite scoring guards in our league, and we've come to expect these big nights from Booker.
Green against Hield. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Dunn outside. Back to Booker. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Jackson Davis with it. No points yet. Pass to Kuminga. Fires for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside for Booker. Allen on the wing. Outside Booker. And Booker throws it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Milton, coming off a Suns make. And he lobs it up, and Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, you can throw that lob wherever you want to. Kuminga's going to rise to the occasion and get his hands on it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you, Brian.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. Warriors trail by 10. Milton passes to Kuminga. uses the glass on the layup. Kuminga's got 6 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Now here's Green. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Allen, the pass to Green. Allen with a screen on Hield. Green. The Warriors pull it in. And here's Kuminga. 6 points for him. Now Hield. Pass to Craig. Takes the three. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Suns. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Nick Richards, and it's Livers in at the 4 slot. And you watch Buddy Hield, Tim, a 6'4", sharp shooting guard. Some similarities to your game.
Well, he gets those threes up at a rate I could only dream about back when I played, B.A. The green light that shooters play with these days, I tell you what, it must be nice.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now here's Butler. Here's Butler on the tape, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, he got downhill, and he was looking to attack the rim. Jimmy Butler, what a finish.
Here's Richards. Here's Allen, guarded by Hield. And he lays it up and in. Allen's got his first 2 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Jackson Davis. To the middle. Here's Butler. Butler right to the heart.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Gillespie passes to Allen. Here's Dunn. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Butler. Pass to Hield. Puts it up from 12. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10.
All sorts of ways to punish the D.
The coaching staff had them prepared with a great game plan, and they went out and executed it.
Now here's Curry. Still without a bucket. Left side Kuminga. Fires the three. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry.
And for a wing, Kuminga is not a high-volume three-point shooter. But when he likes a certain spot, he'll let it fly.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Warriors. Phoenix also changing it up. O'Neal, he's checked in for Livers. Dillon Brooks comes in for Dunn. And it's Devin Booker in for Gillespie. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Booker. Booker with the finish inside.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering.
Outside Craig. The three. Richards pulls it in.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Allen. Back to Booker. Clock at 6. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Golden State. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Phoenix leading by 5. It's Booker on the wing, defended by Craig. 18 feet out. Booker, good. Booker's got 23 points.
And Booker is so good from the mid-range. His jumper looks like it's going in every time.
Outside heel. This one for 3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Brooks against Kuminga. And that one's good for Brooks. And now a 9-point Phoenix lead.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Pass to Craig. Curry looking it over. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Here's Brooks. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Brooks against Kuminga. For 3. Richards pulls it in.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
Brooks, the pass to Booker. Oh, yeah! Booker dialing long distance. And the Warriors with possession here. Down by 12. Pass to Jackson Davis. Up top, Curry. Out to Hield. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now. And Grant Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Here's Allen, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You think of the reputation that Grayson Allen had coming into the league. He's changed the narrative for the better, Tim.
Well, he's still hard-nosed, but it's not necessarily what he's known for anymore. Rather, he's a great 3-and-D option who can occasionally give you that hard foul.
First one falls for him, and changes for the Suns' legs in the front office, coaching, you name it.
Yeah, Brian, you had the feeling changes were coming for this roster as well. Arguably the most disappointing team last season. A hard reset may have been needed.
Phoenix making a switch here. Williams is checked in, so both free throws good from Allen.
Well, one of Grayson Allen's biggest assets is what his detractors hate about him. His tenacity. He's always ready to fight for every single inch on that floor. Well, starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
Allen, pass to Williams. Booker against Curry. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, playmaking remains an underrated part of Booker's game. He is more than capable of making smart passes and creating shots for teammates.
Now here's Moody. He's scoreless. Back to Curry. Outside Moody. Pass to Podziemski. No good on the 3. The Suns lead by 11. Outside O'Neal. Booker for 3. On target from range. Booker's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on Jimmy Butler. Allie, what have you heard?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Even though this is typically considered a moderate time frame to full recovery, he is indeed potentially able to play, so we'll be keeping an eye on him. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Well, it's the reality of our game. Let's hope he's back on the court soon. That is a tough loss.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. You know, it seems like players today have more freedom with their shot selection than ever before, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., there's no question about it. I think you could actually make the argument coaches are particular in a different way. They're looking more for threes, layups, and dunks, not as much from the mid-range. And if you can add that shot, really makes you stand out.
So interesting. I've seen coaches take players out for not shooting open shots.
Oh, I wish I had that coaching when I played.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Williams, and that comes off the assist by Green. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Booker against Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Fader on the way. Rebounded by Green. The Suns lead by 18. Booker with it. He picked up 36 points in their last win against San Antonio.
And it wasn't just the scoring. His assist numbers tell an even bigger story.
Now here's O'Neal. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The Warriors, 4th.
Well, this is a team that preaches ball movement. Just look at their assist totals from last season. They are determined to create high percentage shots.
On the wing, Green. Williams defending. Kuminga, the pass to Green. Now Moody to snap the cold streak. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here he goes. For 3, O'Neal. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Warriors trail by 21. Lets it go from 11. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 14.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And it's Green missing.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
On the wing, Curry takes a 3. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Outside, Green. Here's Booker. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist of the night. And for the Warriors, they're shooting a decent 41% in the second quarter. Curry against Booker. Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. 5 to shoot. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
And that is one of Steph Curry's hallmarks. So creative around the rim.
Outside Booker. Brooks with it. Green picks him up. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Dylan Brooks. 2 shots.
The free throw dropped for Brooks.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Suns on top, leading by 17. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for Golden State.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
You know, for Phoenix, I love a new season, new faces, new places. Get to watch the rookies develop. Nothing better.
Yeah, it's great to be back for us and for the players and for the fans. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game.
Just been running the offense through him tonight. That's a nice little switch up.
So it's the Warriors now. 17-point game. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Moody in at small forward. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. O'Neal passes to Green. And it's all from three-point range.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
And it's in there.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back over to you guys.
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Three-pointer, Brooks. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Outside Moody. And here's Curry for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Curry's got 21.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. Brooks from outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Curry passes to Butler. And here's Moody. Beyond the arc. Curry with another miss.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Booker, good.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Golden State is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. That shot wide open. Curry's got 24.
Yeah, at this point, you're almost shocked when Steph misses a three, especially from the corner.
Outside O'Neal. Launches it. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Green. Now here's Curry. Let's go with a three. Another three for Golden State.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
The three ball hits the trifecta. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Three-pointer O'Neal, and the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Curry. From the top of the key, and again, it's Golden State.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Screen by O'Neal. Booker, the pass to O'Neal. And it's going to be a 3-second call. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Pass to Green. Up top, Curry. Rebounded by Green. The Suns lead by 14. Here's Brooks. They can't stop the run with that one.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
Back to Butler. The three is up. Brooks with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a three. And it's Green missing.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Outside Podziemski. Green in the post. Green covering. Yep, that one's good.
And you know if there's anyone who's going to stick their nose in the action, in the paint, it's Draymond Green.
Curry against Booker. Three-pointer, Brooks. the offensive rebound. It's good. Williams has got 8 points.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, it's nearly impossible to chip away at a lead if you're giving up offensive rebounds.
Curry gets the bucket.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Pass to Booker. Inside. Here's O'Neal. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. O'Neal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
Well, with the pace of this game, you don't want to leave anything to chance.
Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Brooks has got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Booker on the wing. The rebound by Moody. Moody's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Curry. He's got 34. Lets a floater go. Moody from outside. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
And defensively, when you collapse on Curry in the paint, you have to be prepared for the kick out.
Booker against Curry from the left block. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 37.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And here's Curry. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Butler. Takes one from 10 feet. O'Neal pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Booker against Curry. Here's O'Neal. 4-3. Connects from downtown. O'Neal's got 15 points.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Warriors trail by 16. And one thing the Suns showed last season, you got to have chemistry in addition to talent, Legs.
Well, it's so important that your stars complement each other. If all of them need the ball to be their best, it can definitely be difficult to run an offense.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Now Booker, 37 points for him. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Booker's got 39.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And here's Butler outside. Butler can't get that one to fall.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
It's Booker on the wing. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Butler with the ball. He's against O'Neal. Butler finds Green. Outside Podziemski. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by the Suns. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Booker, the pass to Green. Good work there as it goes. Give him 8.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Outside Moody. 1:14 left in the 3rd quarter. Pure from 3-point range. Curry's got 37.
Well, his production is not in question now if he can just get his teammates involved.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the new group getting ready for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Craig comes in for Butler. Kuminga, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Podziemski. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Richards is checked in for Williams. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. Allen, he's checked in for Brooks. And Goodwin is subbed in for Green. 1:03 left to play in the third quarter. Allen finds Booker. From 8 feet away. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Booker's got 41.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Kuminga. The rebound by Allen. And here are the Suns. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Booker. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Santos is checked in for Curry.
Devin Booker at the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Booker, no good on the free throw. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. A huge 24-point lead for them. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Devin Booker. Nick Richards out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Goodwin in at the 2.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Butler up top. The Suns clear it. Richards has got 4 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And he gets the bucket.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Outside Craig. Outside Hield. 6 to shoot. Off the mark there with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Booker. Back to Dunn. From deep. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And the Warriors shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Allen against Butler, outside Hield. And here's Craig. Will it go? And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Goodwin. Here's Booker. And he drops it in from the low post. Booker's got 49 in the game.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Dunn, the pass to Booker. And And yes, another basket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Butler passes to Kuminga. Three-pointer, no good. The Suns have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Pass to Goodwin. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Hield. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Now here's Butler. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. Outside Booker. Pass to Goodwin. Puts up a three. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Booker draws so much defensive attention as a scorer, and that really helps in opening up the passing lanes.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Butler with the ball. And there it is for him.
This is how Jimmy Butler likes to operate. He welcomes the challenge inside.
Allen against Butler. Outside Booker. Over to the wing. Here's Goodwin. And the Suns get another three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
Here's Goodwin. Outside Booker. Oh, another one falls.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. To the wing, right side. Hield from outside. Sinks the tray.
Yeah, no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
Outside Booker. Lets it go from deep. No good.
Well, he was shooting the ball from deep in the first half, but he's come up dry ever since.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Jackson Davis. Shot clock at 6. Hield against Booker. And it's Hield missing. Phoenix has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Goodwin, no good. Golden State has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Hield. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
The game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
Booker, good.
And just another shot that Booker has perfected, the little floater.
Kuminga, the pass to Hield. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Goodwin. Hield's gone 4 of 11 tonight. Outside Booker. Pass to Richards. Butler against Allen. Outside Booker. The three. Sends it home from three-point land. Booker's got 58.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Here's Butler. No good off the glass. Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Booker against Hield. Oh, sweet move. Booker no good.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Hield passes to Butler. And in recent years, Legs, we're seeing a lot of young teams having success. Also, depth playing big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just makes sense that younger, deeper teams are better equipped to handle all that wear and tear.
Young players seem to be more welcome, too, in the NBA culture.
No doubt. They're going to get an opportunity sooner.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Hield passes to Butler. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Pass to Allen. All alone. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Butler. Here's Jackson Davis. Back to Butler. Jackson Davis, a screen. Three-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Dunn's got 4 rebounds now.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Pass to Allen. And here's Dunn. Booker for 3. Kuminga pulls it in. And Grant, the NBA has made it clear it's an 82-game league with its participation policy levying fines for teams resting star players.
Yeah, B.A. But, at the same time, we've seen some, advocating for reducing the number of games, like Warriors coach Steve Kerr. They're arguing for quality over quantity. We'll see how it plays out.
And what a wild ride last season for the Warriors, Tim.
Well, it was a roller coaster. They started out hot out of the gate, then they faded, falling all the way to the 11th seed at one point in the West. Then the Jimmy Butler trade righted the ship and got them back in the playoffs.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, and watching Booker, I'm just reminded of the nights when he's gone crazy. Sometimes he switches into another gear, and there's just no way to stop him. You never know when that's about to happen.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Outside Podziemski.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Curry.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Booker, the pass to Richards. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's foul number 2 for him. And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim. But some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Green. Outside Curry. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Devin Booker.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 45 points.
Well, defending Curry before he catches the ball is so important. He's got such a quick release.
Outside Booker. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And let's reveal our player of the game, Devin Booker.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustments.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's Moody in at the small forward. And for the Kings, backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight. It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Kings moving the ball around. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Curry with the rebound. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. It's a three-point game. Rebound by Murray. And it's Sacramento's ball. Shooter kicks to DeRozan. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first.
He is very efficient.
Schroeder against Curry. And there's Green on the assist by Curry.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's DeRozan. Wide open look here for Murray. A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, that was from way outside. Murray knows his game and when he should take these deep.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Kings. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
Now here's Butler. Here's Podziemski. And the free ball is good.
That's nice awareness from Butler. Didn't focus too much on the scoring, kicking it out instead.
Outside, Levine. Back to DeRozan. And Moody pulls it down.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
Here's Butler following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Back to Curry. A three. Sabonis grabs the ball.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside DeRozan. And they take the lead. DeRozan's got 6.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now here's Curry. Last time, 45 points for him.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
DeRozan surveying the D. Kick out to Levine. The layup off target. The Warriors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. While their pass it to Curry. Rebound by Murray.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Pass to Podziemski. Here's the screen. No good with the triple. Sacramento's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Levine kicks to Murray. Pulls up from the corner. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they wanted to take.
And Green slams it in.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's DeRozan. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Denver. And Moody pulls it down.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Sabonis, the pass to Schroeder. Back to Sabonis. Pass to Schroeder. On the wing, Levine. He's defended by Podziemski. Shot clock at 2. Three-pointer, and there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Sabonis.
Well, when Schroeder has the 3-ball working, the defense has to get out on him, and that sets up his drive.
And that one's good by Butler.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Schroeder passes to Murray. DeRozan inside. Defended by Moody. Bucket is good. DeRozan's got 10 points.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Curry with the 3. Drops in the tray. Curry's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Malik Monk, he's checked in for the Kings. Keon Ellis comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Golden State, Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Butler. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moses Moody. And Hield subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Ellis outside. Monk, no one around him. Outside for Murray. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 6 points.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring, has given them another look offensively.
Levine can't hit. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Jackson Davis. And he drops it in from the low post. And now it's a three-point Warrior lead.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Now here's Ellis. Nothing on the board. Outside, Levine takes a three. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. On the topic of Curry, Coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. He'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Back to you.
Thank you, Allen. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Steph Curry. He's coming off an excellent season. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rate. He's making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Sharch is checked in for Murray. And it's DeRozan in for Levine. And then for Golden State, Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Stephen Curry. Now, here's Milton. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Monk with the ball. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Kuminga. DeRozan's shot is off.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
They set the pick. Kuminga the pass to Milton. Beyond the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss. To the paint. There's Ellis. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, he may be thin, but Ellis has that wiry strength. Keon can handle physical play.
Floats it up for Kuminga. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And how about when Kuminga just takes the initiative on offense? He has the athleticism needed to finish that alley-oop.
Now, here's Monk. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play offense.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to Milton. Fires the three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 7 rebounds in the game. DeRozan against Kuminga. Now DeRozan. 12 points for him. Drops in the layup for 2. DeRozan's got 14 points.
Tonight, DeRozan has been an absolute menace. Once he gets cooking on offense, he keeps looking for his shot.
Now, here's Milton. Scoreless thus far. Kuminga dishes to Heel. Here's Jackson Davis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's DeRozan. Off target on the 15-footer. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Butler out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Buddy Hield, and there's Seth Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, down low. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Shake Milton.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. On the wing, DeRozan. Sacramento gets it back. One for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
If you're a teammate of Monk, you know that he's always going to be ready to let it fly. So you want to get him the ball.
Now here's Kuminga. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix. Shoots over DeRozan. And the shot no good, a bit short. And Zoelis will bring it up for the Kings. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Monk's shot's good.
Being proactive inside. Monk not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Milton the pass to Butler. Six on the shot clock. Back to Milton. Jacks up a 3. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Kings leading now by 4. Saric right side. And DeRozan gets to Monk. And here's DeRozan. 14 points for him. Over Kuminga. And it's DeRozan missing. Warriors trail by 4. Into his mid-30s. The veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Here's Monk. The Warriors making the shot. Ellis outside. And Saric kicks to Ellis. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Milton, good, and Butler gets the assist. Milton's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Ellis. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Sabonis. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backcourt.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Kuminga throws it down.
And when he puts his head down, attacks, Kuminga is as dangerous as anybody.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Sabonis a screen on Kuminga. Again, the miss by the Kings. Warriors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Shooter kicks to Sabonis. Kuminga against DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. The Warriors pull it in.
And guys, this shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now here's Kuminga. Healed from outside. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The shot by Sharch, no good. Warriors leading by 4. Kuminga the pass to Hield. Here's Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Sacramento. Outside Sabonis. 1 for 3. Sacramento again missing. Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Now here's Hield. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix. The shot by Curry, no good.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, Sacramento this season, bringing in Dennis Schroeder to provide stability to their point guard position, and he's coming off an efficient postseason with Detroit. Schroeder's impact has varied depending on the situation, but the Kings are hoping and believing he'll thrive in their system.
They love his disposition. Thank you, Shams. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Your 916 crew.
And some changes here for the Kings. Jones comes in for Sharch, and Zach LaVine subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Moses Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Monk kicks to LaVine. Pass to Jones. Kings moving the ball around. To end the cold streak. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Curry. Curry able to beat the contact inside.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Jones sets the pick for Levine. That three off the mark.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Up again, and Green is right there. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now here's Levine. He's guarded closely. Sabonis, that's good.
And sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by the Warriors.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, Domantas said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said Domantas is a Warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Kevin?
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, we thank you. And it's Jones, that time on the assist by Schroeder. Jones has got his first 2 points.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Curry is inside. Started by Schroeder. It's good.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Outside, Levine. Jones, no one around him. A new 14 for the King. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Buries the long-range jumper. Monk's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Sacramento. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
All right, fans, get up and get loud. It's the Sacramento Kings street team. Thank you, everyone. Gathering onto the hardwood. It's your Sacramento Kings street team. Let's get it.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for the Kings. And Golden State also making a change. Kuminga's come in for Jimmy Butler. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Curry with the 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 11 rebounds in the game. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Warriors have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Pass to Kuminga. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Moody. And a miss there on the dribble. The Kings trail by 3. Monk gets it over to Schroeder. Lobs it up for Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And that's how you finish off the alley-oop. Levine just explodes off the floor to hammer it down. Curry
finds Kuminga. Back to Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Fires for three. They get it again. Outside, Levine. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything together.
And Kuminga throws it down.
And this play took real commitment from Kuminga. Just never gave up on him.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Murray comes in for McDermott, and it's DeRozan in for Monk. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Green deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. Here's Curry. Scores after the quick crossover. Curry's got 17.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
DeRozan with it. He's got 14. To end the run. That shot no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play, and any changes in mind?
We'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall, and we'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. Fellas, what stands out to you about this schedule?
Man, I don't have time to be thinking about their schedule. I got my own schedule to worry about.
What? You're too busy visiting fast food chains and shooting low-budget commercials. That's why.
Nothing low budget here, Kenny. Just ask my bank account.
Can't argue with that one, though.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Sacramento Kings.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from three. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can be like the Jet, though, who shot a career 40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie.
I would agree with that.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Curry has been sensational.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman.
2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for Sacramento. Trailing here by 8. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. LaVine, good.
Well, they know LaVine can knock that down. The defense has to do a better job of running him off the line.
Curry finds Podziemski. Now, here's Moody. Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Curry's got 19 points.
It just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
DeRozan for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Podziemski. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. The Kings trail by 9. Now Schroeder. He's got 5. Here's DeRozan. Missed inside.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Golden State moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Butler dishes to Curry. Steph, perfection from the arc.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Murray outside. Shooter passes to LaVine to stop the run. It's rebounded by Golden State. Moody's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Shots good by Green.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Up top, Sabonis. Pass to DeRozan. Outside for Murray. Here's Schroeder. Drills the three-pointer. Schroeder's got 8 points.
Well, so often the catalyst, Schroeder the recipient of a good pass that time, rewarding his teammates' trust.
Now, here's Butler. Right side, Green. Outside, Curry. And the Warriors, another 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Here comes the fun fans. Your Sacramento Kings Breakers. Make some noise.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Second is Zach LaVine.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
The Kings trail by 14. And there's the foul. It will go on Moses Moody. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Sacramento has possession. Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 6. DeRozan for 3. They grabbed their own miss. And here's Schroeder. 8 points for him. And LaVine, here we go. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. LaVine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, taking it into his own hands right there. LaVine doing a great job getting to the rim.
Butler is screen on Schroeder. Here's Curry with the three. Rebound by Murray.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
We know Dennis Schroeder is a great pro, Stan, but he might be even better playing internationally.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, and there's a few guys like that. We saw it with Dennis Schroeder, that when they're playing for their country, maybe it's the role they have or the confidence that their teammates and coaching staffs have in them at that level, but Dennis Schroeder takes over when he's playing for Germany.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Podziemski's got 8 points. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Kings. A 12-point game. Pass to Levine. Pulls it up. Again, Sacramento.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Green. Plays it up and banks it in. And that's 12 points for Draymond Green.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong positioning inside.
Peter passes to Levine. Outside for Murray. And again, Sacramento with the three.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Curry passes to Green. Butler on the way. Outside Curry. From past the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
Now here's Murray. He's got 9. Levine up top. He's defended by Podziemski.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Podziemski on the wing. Pass to Moody. This one for 3. Rebound collected by Levine.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And that one, good.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
And here is Curry. No good on the 3. Now here's Levine. He's defended by Podziemski.
That pull-up from Levine, there's not much you can do to stop him.
It's stolen by Schroeder. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Levine against Curry. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Levine.
Well, he was scuffling with his shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Here's Podziemski. 8 points for him. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Sacramento's gone 4 of 6 in three-point land since the start of the second half. Outside, Levine. DeRozan in the corner. Off target from outside.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Podziemski on the wing. Green, the screen. There's the triple. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 5 rebounds tonight. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, guys. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back to you guys.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Kings making a change here. Monk's checked in. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Green. Torrey Craig comes in for Jimmy Butler. Kuminga's come in for Moody. And Hield subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Hield with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Outside Curry to stop the drought. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Now here's Hield. Hasn't made one yet.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Kuminga. Shoots over DeRozan. Kuminga, no good. The Kings trail. Levine gets to Monk. Outside DeRozan for the lead. Sinks the triple. DeRozan's got 19 points.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
So it's the Warriors now. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sacramento. Keon Ellis comes in for Murray. And the Warriors also making a change. Santos is checked in. Here's Jackson-Davis. 8 points for him. Craig passes to Hield. Craig sets the screen for Hield. And so the ball's out of bounds. Craig touched it last. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Second, the Warriors.
And this team, in terms of scoring off the turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Sharch is checked in for Zach LaVine. And the Warriors also making a change. Milton's checked in. DeRozan passes to Monk. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game. Drives to the hoop. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Kings leading. Now here's Ellis. Saric outside. Pass to DeRozan. For Craig. Bank shot. No good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Kuminga. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He is such an explosive athlete. Kuminga, hard to contain in the paint.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Kings.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And he makes the first.
And we continue to see Kuminga improve at a steady rate. He's a young big with a bright future in this league.
Sacramento making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. He's off on the second.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Pass to Craig. Here's Hield. That shot, no good. Monk with some nice defense. Going inside. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 4-point Kings lead.
Well, defensively, they just look lost in the second half. They need to turn up their intensity and get back to the way they were defending in the first half.
DeRozan against Kuminga. Lock at 6. Craig with a screen on DeRozan. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Kuminga's got 13.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Kings lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Hield. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Here's Schroeder following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. There's Sabonis. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, that's what he does. Sabonis is a multiple-time rebound leader in the NBA.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis. Shooting 1.
And you talk about the best center in the league. Sabonis, certainly, Stan, is in that group.
He sure is, Kevin. The second Sabonis to be in that group. And look, this guy can do it all. He is one of the best passing bigs in the league. He's one of the best rebounding bigs in the league. And he can shoot the ball on the perimeter. A tough guy to deal with.
Now, here's Ellis. Following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga. Ellis dishes to Monk. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Schroeder. It's rebounded by Golden State. Hield with it. To the middle. Butler kicks to Hield. Outside Butler. And Craig has it in the corner. No good from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Schroeder outside. Ellis, the pass to Schroeder. Lets it go from deep. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
One of the best in pick and roll action. Sabonis sets such a large screen. It's hard to defend it.
Outside Butler. Takes the 13-footer. Craig gets to Hield. Outside Butler. Back to Hield. Launches a three. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now Ellis. Sabonis' screen on Hield. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Stephen Curry's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Hield. Looking to end the run. He's off on that one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
To the left wing. And here's Schroeder. Pass to Monk. Shot clock at 5. Here's Saric. Sabonis. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And it's a 9-point Kings lead.
Yes, Sabonis making good use of his height and hustle there, playing on top of the defenders.
The 19-foot shot, and yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Curry's got 30 points.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Here's Monk. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What a difficult shot by Monk, absorbing the foul and converts.
And Malik Monk is instant offense coach. So fun to watch.
He really is, Kevin, because he brings great energy every night. Seems to just love being out there. And then he's done what most guys do. If they're going to take that jump to becoming good players, he's become more efficient as a player because he's learned to make better decisions on the floor.
Free throw drops for Monk. And the real star, Stan, of this Kings team is Domantas Sabonis. Can he anchor them, though, defensively?
Well, Sabonis is not a big-time shot blocker, Kevin, but paint points haven't been their biggest concern. Rather, it's been their struggles closing out the shooters on the perimeter.
Here's Monk, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Ellis kicks to Murray. Monk with a screen on Butler. Murray for 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Down low. Butler on the attack.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
Sabonis inside. Craig is on him. Sabonis with the bucket. And the Kings lead by 8.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Here's Hield outside Curry. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Monk from the arc. That's no good. That miss makes him 5 for 11 from the field. Hield against Monk. Now here's Curry. Here's Craig. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Hield can't hit.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easier.
And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Monk. Sabonis has got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. On the wing, Hield. It's good from long range.
Only the one made basket in the fourth. He hasn't provided them with a whole lot offensively.
Schroeder with the ball. Monk outside. Fires the three. Rebound by Butler. Warriors trail by 7. Outside for Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Now here's Schroeder. Curry sets a screen for Monk. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Inside. Craig down low. He's covered by Murray.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Kicks to Monk. Pass to Murray. Sabonis a screen on Kuminga. At the tip and staying with the play, Sabonis. Sabonis has got 13 points in just this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here is Craig. Curry deciding where to go with it. Curry taking it strong inside. Kings have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Murray outside. And he makes good on the layup.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside.
Curry against Schroeder. Kuminga kicks to Hield. From outside the arc. Good on the triple.
Well, after that tough first half, you hoped he'd find his way to bounce back and get things going here in the second.
Schroeder passes to Sabonis. Shoots from 12. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got his 6th rebound on the night. Curry dishes to Hield. Back to Curry. Outside Kuminga to take the lead. Can't get it to go. And Zoelis will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've led by as much as 10. Now Sabonis. From close range. And that one is good.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Some changes for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Malik Monk, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Keon Ellis. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. Now Butler. And here is Moody. And there's the three.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Now here's DeRozan. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Outside DeRozan. Green whips down the board. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge. This is what separates Green from most bigs. A point forward who excels at passing.
1:43 left to play in the final quarter. DeRozan! And it misses.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Butler outside. Now Curry. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Butler outside. For 3. Cleared away by Sabonis. The Kings trailing. DeRozan inside. Defended by Butler. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
What a costly turnover. Those are the ones that keep you up at night.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Schroeder against Curry. Cleared away by Sabonis. The Kings shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now here's Curry. Fires. Got it to go.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Now here's DeRozan. He's guarded closely. Not gonna go. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Curry against Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. It's good.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball. them a chance to get back in the game.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Zach LaVine. The long shot, no good. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just, you know, enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And now, our player of the game, Stephen Curry.